A wonderful Friday evening to you. I'm CBS 19 Weather Authority meteorologist David Reese. I've had a couple of people ask if we could do some longer form videos on this, so I'm giving it a whirl, see how long it actually takes us. I'm doing this at 6:55, so we'll see how long this does. But observed mean sea level pressure, MSLP, in front. So we do have a warm front off to the south of us, strong area of high pressure here in southeastern Canada, area of low pressure back here across parts of Colorado and Kansas, and there's lots of precipitation on the leading edge of this storm system, and also you can tell where some of the colder conditions are by looking at the temperatures. That's the contour I just put on there. So we do have some colder air spilling down on the eastern side of the Blue Ridge Mountains. You can see some of that happening here. That's why you're seeing some of the colder air down all the way even into parts of South Carolina and Georgia. So that's what you have going on there. That's cold air that is arriving. We have this storm system out west. The storm system, it's rather impressive. It's given parts of Kansas and Oklahoma quite a bit of ice. That's what they're dealing with right now across parts of St. Louis and parts of Illinois and Missouri. Lots of snow on the northern side of it. But over the next couple of hours, we are expecting a line to kind of develop. You can see some of it developing down here in parts of southwestern Virginia, and that line will eventually head this general direction. So we'll watch this fill in over the next, let's say, couple of hours, 6-7 hours or so. So that's something we'll watch for. And here's a look at our newest computer model here, the graph. It's from IBM. It's from our weather vendor here. It's brand new, introduced earlier this week. And here's what it's showing. It only goes out 14 hours, but we're giving it a whirl. I want to see how well it does here. This is midnight tonight. Notice the line, not all that impressive. As we head into the early morning hours, though, around 3-4 a.m. Saturday morning, here comes some of that snow. Notice it's not a very wide band of snow. It's going to be very quick in nature. Around 4 or 5 a.m. it has a little bit of snow for those of us in northern Madison County here. And I also do have some of the snow accumulation totals underneath this. And you'll see that the band kind of pops near Culpeper and just north. That's where they can expect a little bit more snow. Northern Virginia. Here locally, this is the end of the computer model run here. You can see, there's some of our ice that we may be having to deal with tomorrow afternoon. Here's what we typically show you, our RPM, Rapid Precision Model. We're looking at the temperature, dew points, and also some of the precipitation type. You can see there's that band of snow, very similar to what the graph just had. And notice it has most of it up in Northern Virginia. And then, around lunchtime, not a whole lot going on. So there is a window of dryness that's appeared between 9 a.m. to about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. After 2 o'clock, we're looking at a little bit of sleet, freezing rain, and then quickly changing over to all rain. Why is it going to likely be all rain? Look at the temperatures here. 40, 36, 40, at least according to this computer model. Could be a little bit colder, so we'll continually watch that very carefully. But if temperatures are above freezing, it's going to be a very cold rain. If it's a little bit below freezing, that's something we'll have to watch for very carefully, with some of the rain continuing to fall through 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. After about 8 o'clock, rain pushes away from us. We're waking up to the 20s and 30s Sunday morning, and then Sunday afternoon, lots of sunshine. And here's what the RPM is showing snow-wise. Notice most of the snow in northern Virginia. Here locally, maybe a dusting, maybe. Areas north of 33. So 33 goes roughly like that. So that's why I was saying earlier tonight that it's likely going to be north of 33. Ice accumulation here, I have it set on the very light so it picks up on the faintest of ice. Notice most of that, again, in the Blue Ridge Mountains, some of the higher peaks, and even back over here into parts of the Appalachian Mountains. So here's the latest timeline we have for you. I did update this from our evening newscast tonight, looking at the latest computer model data. Flurries, maybe some snow, mainly north of the city of Charlottesville, 5 a.m. to 9 a.m., 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It does look dry now, and then depending on if we see a little bit of sunshine, some computer models are trying to give us just a wee little bit of sunshine, and that helps warm us up. But still, we're going to call for just a little bit of freezing rain, changing over to rain from 1 to 5, and then all rain for pretty much everybody from 5 to 8 o'clock. And here's our total accumulation. Wintry mixed showers just means sleets, freezing rain, no significant impacts anticipated. We could see a glaze of ice or some of the trees starting to glisten in the lower elevations very close to US 29. Best snow accumulations north of, say, US 33 and west of US 15. And the Blue Ridge Mountains, that's probably on the aggressive side here, up to 1/4 of an inch, just kind of preparing everybody for this. So that'll be something we watch for very carefully over the next couple of hours. And then as we head into next week, it's going to feel like winter. All those blues represent temperatures well below average for this time of year. A little bit warmer next week, and then we'll have to watch another storm system for late next week, next weekend. But overall, again, it's going to feel like winter here. Temperatures finally below average, even in the 30s. Monday and Tuesday. So again, not a significant ice event anticipated for our area, so that's at least a little bit of good news. Could things change? Of course. We're talking about the difference of a couple degrees here, so we'll watch this very carefully. So thank you for watching. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Again, we'll see how long this takes to upload. We'll see. So you guys have a great evening, and we'll keep you guys updated. Social media, Facebook, and search CBS 19 Weather on Facebook, Twitter. You can follow me, Twitter at WXReese, and short for Weather Reese, my last name, just in case you were curious about that. So give us a follow. We'll keep you guys up to date as all of this occurs.